But homosexual hype has not answered the question that we at 5150 Show pose, because this is what I want to ask y'all, Darlene and Craig. If a man has been penetrated by another man or has penetrated another man or any throat activity with another man, listen.
Any physical.
Can that man give an accurate news broadcast? Or will it be an emotional nightmare?
Now, back in July, Anderson Cooper admitted publicly for the first time that he was gay. TV personality Star Jones expressed a slightly different theory on the Today Show not too long after the announcement.
There were times that you generate information for ratings. You know, he's a daytime talk show host, and when the ratings slip in daytime, the hosts tend to tell you lots of things about them.
If I was wanting to boost ratings, I would have waited to announce it on like
the
a
show.
very special episode that would have been promoted for weeks and weeks.
Yes.
You know, and there would have been commercials, Anderson's huge announcement.
Right.
And you would have a cutaway of the audience going, you know.
You might be right, dude. Heck.
Your ass might be on something.
What's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. I just want you to know that you watching You Just Got Juiced reactions. Don't forget, you got the juice now.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy You Just Got the Juice, and we are back at it again with another video. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you for checking me out. Just started this journey in January, and we are already sitting at 780 subscribers. So thank you for just showing this channel some love. I know there's so many other channels you could be watching, but I just want to say thank you. This is a reaction / gaming channel. Here, what I do is just give my opinions. And I like to see what other people like to have on their mind and see if we kind of think alike or we don't think alike. And I like to discuss things to see how other people around the world see things, and maybe if sometimes just trying to see if we see things from the same point of view or not. Because, you know, I feel as though I got a different type of mindset. So, you know, without further ado, somebody sent me this Corey Holcomb clip, and they wanted me to give my reaction to it. And if you have a clip you want me to react to, just click the Discord link in my bio, send me the clip, and I will react to it. So without further ado, let's get started and see what he got to say this week.
We are who we are, and I could take whatever somebody take from me for being myself. I can handle it.
Sure.
There's always going to be people who promote if Corey isn't great one day. How many shows have I done in the last 5 years? Yeah, I think.
So there's 52 weeks in a year. You've done at least 300 plus.
And you never.
I do comedy clubs.
Yeah.
And we do 3 shows a night sometimes. Wow. So let me just say this. In the last 5 years, I've done 1,000 shows.
Easy.
Easy, 1,000 shows. Now, let me tell y'all something. If I do out of 1,000 shows, one that don't go great, you have to understand, the people who have issues with me, thanks, brother. The people who have issues with me are going to promote, out of 1,000 shows, the one that might not go great. Hey, maybe Corey ain't funny, whatever it is. But this is the problem I have with the internet. A lot of people do not want you to know who they really are. I'm talking about the people who lie and say they are news reporters. They don't want you to know who they are.
Or you mean the ones that just have their voice on it and they never show
there's some, they don't show their voice, but after a while they get.
See, man, that's the reason why I showed my face from the beginning. You won't say that shit about me.
Bold. I mean, you only hear their voice. After a while, they get bold enough to show their face because they want the shine. They want the clout. But when you ask them a simple question that shouldn't be hard to answer, they talk around the question. There was a question I posed to someone named Homosexual Hype. That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about homosexual hype.
Comedy hype.
That's who I'm talking about. Now, if you answer to homosexual hype, that's already a strike against you. But
so like when he said that last week, I'm gonna assume after what he just said that I'm gonna assume he called him homosexual hype. And if comedy hype referred to that, then he's saying, man, you must feel some type of way, so you must be homosexual hype. So, because if you're not, why would you respond to it if that's not your name? That's what I got from what he was saying from right here.
Homosexual hype has not answered the question that we at 5150 Show pose, because this is what I want to ask y'all, Darlene and Craig. If a man has been penetrated by another man or has penetrated another man or any throat activity with another man, listen.
Any physical.
Can that man give an accurate news broadcast? Or will it be an emotional nightmare? I'm asking your opinion. Can a person like man who has man-on-man relations, can they give an accurate newscast, or will it be full of emotion?
See, now it got me thinking about Don Lennon and the other white dude that be on CNN. And I'm pretty sure it's some other ones, but it's like now when I think about how when they be giving their stories, like their stories that be getting all the numbers, it's like I didn't really pay attention to it, but by him saying this now, was they putting their feelings into it, or was they just passionate about the story? Things to make you go, Corey might be on to something.
If he's a true professional, I don't see why he couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Right, so your opinion is a man can get hit raw and still give accurate news to the people.
Sure, I don't see why not.
That's interesting.
That's an interesting question. See, I don't think you can.
I
think if you have been hit raw by a man, or if you've hit a man raw, your emotions lead you. And then you might have an issue with somebody and you'll be like, what's your issue with that person? You're not gonna have the courage to tell.
Right.
You're not gonna have the courage to tell because you're led off emotion. There's no logic in you. You perpetrate logic. You perpetrate logic. You perpetrate logic, but the truth is, when you have been penetrated by a man or have penetrated a man and you're a man, you cannot lead without your emotions involved because there's something you're ashamed of. Now, men who not ashamed of how they get down, they might have a better chance of saying who they are and what they do. But when you don't have the courage to say who you are and what you do, you cannot be honest with the people, especially if you claim to be giving news. You have an issue. And you want to act like something wrong with everybody else.
I agree to an extent. I also think that once that happens,
be like,
that's your lifestyle. That's on you. That's you. But then your blackness becomes secondary to your preference. And then once a man gets penetrated, his needs become more important than his duty. Do you feel what I'm saying? And as a man, one of the things about being a man is you will sacrifice and put to the side your needs for the greater good. That's a part of being a man, is being a part of something bigger than
What's
yourself.
the greater good? The truth.
The truth. So once you've been conquered, you no longer have that status, that same. And I'm not referring to it in the context of being equal and all that other stuff. I'm just talking about in the world of men, you have bumped yourself down a notch. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how men operate. If you go to jail.
So what he's saying is like even though you're a man, like let's say it's a group of 5 men standing beside me right now. You know, like we all gonna look at each other with respect, but we know that so and so, again, his booty cheeks clap. You know, we ain't gonna really respect that man, even though he's still a man, and he probably like we don't know if he could beat our ass or not, but we mentally in our head, it just already checked out, and it's just why is it like that? I don't know. We just I don't know. It is what it is, because like I say, I mean, like I see gay men in the gym that's probably got big muscles than me, but mentally, you know, I just think they probably, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but yeah, but that's what he mean. Like you already fell down a notch, so you just not already like on the same league as a regular man. And now, is that wrong or right? Put in the comments. Let's talk about it. Like, do other guys feel the same way? You know, or the women feel the same way? You know.
I mean, if you go to anything where there's a lot of men involved, it's going to be very rare where you see a man who has been compromised in that way leading other men. Maybe in a business setting, because in business they like to have people who've been compromised.
Because the beast is in charge. That's why a Don Lemon and guys like that dominate CNN. Because this is a business. They don't care about being right. They don't care about not leading with emotion. Right. They want those guys out there. That's why they put them out there. But I'm trying to tell you, you can dance around the question all you want to. You were bold enough to step out and perpetrate a man. I know that you're not a man. You have an issue with me because of an emotion that you're embarrassed about. I don't know you. I don't even really know your name. I have heard names, but I don't know you. The name you answer to, it's a few of them. Answer to this name. Homosexual hype. Stop dancing around the question and let the world know who you are. As soon as you let the world know who you are, we can understand your issue with a man like Corey Holcomb. Because there's a lot of you who have an issue with me, and I've done nothing but pulled you out of your shell, whether you know it or not. Because you've already answered the question when you answered to homosexual hype. Oh, I'll answer to homosexual hype, but I won't answer that other question. No. You answered to homosexual hype.
That's weird.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah, like I said, and man, once you get past the jokes, Corey be speaking some truth, man. But how do y'all feel about this? Leave your comments down below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you for showing me some love. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Then don't forget, you guys got the juice now. And we are out.